Mike Lindell talking to Right Side because he pays the bills.
Mike Lindell, My Pillow. He's a very familiar figure here on this network.
Because he pays for everything, including this lovely, what is that, a Ramada you're in?
And we wanted to bring him in so we could clarify a few things.
Okay, well, if you want to clarify something, Mike Lindell is the dude to do it. And I'm going to say, dude, you look tired.
Of course, Mike, you and I spoke at CPAC. We sat down with our own Liz Willis at CPAC, did a great interview.
Yeah, it was so exciting. I didn't see it, but I heard great things.
But at one point in that interview, we had to mute your audio. And
Why would you have to do that? That sounds unfucking American.
I just want to come
Why would you mute his mic?
Here so we can clarify why we did it and then the state of our relationship together right now.
So instead of doing it out in the open, I'm in a hotel room, you're God knows where, and let's talk.
Go ahead and let you explain.
Well, first of all, Liz and I in the state.
Well, I'm sitting here right now in at basically my Etsy basement. Where I have to give him credit. This is way better than the acupuncturist waiting room we normally see Mike in. Why is your head so close to that lamp, Mike? Honest to God, what's happening?
Are great friends.
Yeah, you guys are great. I don't hate you guys. Sorry about the death threats.
They've been every one of you and the network has been a big backer of My Pillow.
Yeah, have they been a big backer of My Pillow, or is Mike Pillow a big backer of the network? Because quite frankly, it looks like you're running an ad
during this time of cancel culture month.
Yeah, during cancel culture when we had to cancel your mic.
Even before that, but
I'll come back on if you promise to show the visual of the 66% off.
When we sat down, I mean, Liz brought me around. I went up and down Media Row, and when we sat down to do our interview, I even told you, I said, no, I'm going to be pretty out there. If I say something, I want to be muted because.
Yeah, that's what you told him.
Because I don't want you guys to lose YouTube right now while we're waiting for other channels that actually I'm going to be coming out with. It's going to be pretty amazing.
LindellTV.com is going to be a full-on live streaming network. So ISIS, Al-Qaeda, child pornographers, you're going to find a totally unvetted free speech network like YouTube and Rumble meets the dark web. And Mike Lindell's going to pay for all of it.
We make those announcements.
And he's going to have people who work at his pillow factory running it at nighttime because you'll only be able to upload when the sun is down, just to make sure that your freedoms aren't destroyed.
That's right. But for now, if you lose your voices, like if you guys would lose your voices because of something I said,
yeah,
I don't want that. We hadn't talked about. When I get in a mode, I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and I just want everyone out there to know I'm the one that told you to do that, and. If I went off the thing, because I don't know, right now with the cancel culture, they're going in the suppression. It's like,
yeah. Just for the record, just to clear up one thing real quick while he's jibber jabbering, they silenced his mic during an interview at CPAC because they had already done their Dominion voting mea culpa, and they didn't want to get their network shut down again because they have a threat of lawsuit that they're dealing with, and while he's under lawsuit and he doesn't seem to give a shit. They know that it will actually ruin them. And of course, it'll get them kicked off, all the other things. And they are one of the conduits that he uses to get his ads out. So it's not that he gives a shit about their voice getting taken down. It's that this is where he parks his commercials and who he sells to. And if their network gets pulled down, he sells fewer pillows.
Like, what can you say and what can't you say? So that was, I want everyone to know that was all me. And,
why does Chewy.com, isn't that dog stuff?
It's my favorite station. RSBN, you guys, they have been such great supporters with that promo code to go buy things off My Pillow during this time of cancel culture. And
it's an ad campaign. You pay for the ad space.
And
if you lose that outlet, then you don't get the ads out there, and you're basically paying for it. You literally ruin the network you're on. Oh, he's in a little hotel room. He is. He's parked in the corner. It's like a teeny little chair next to the nightstand in some weird... Where Texas? He's in Texas. Got to be.
I'll put an ad out there right now. Use code RS.
Yeah, blah blah blah.
Get up to 66% off. You're helping 2,500 employees here that have families and everything else. And
yeah, they could work someplace else. They could get other jobs. Minnesota's doing pretty well.
Believe me, this was for the safety of the network right now for what goes.
Yeah, it's really because Mike cares about RSBN. I mean, they want to be on the right side of Jesus.
On out there. And
where's your cross, Mike? What the hell happened? You don't wear it when there's a hooker in the room?
We have great things coming, so we won't have to, down the road, we won't have to put up with all that stuff. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And I think our loyal viewers understand that.
Yeah, they understand. That's why you're wearing your American flag, but no tie, but he's wearing a tie and no Jesus cross. What the?
We have been there from day one since Trump announced his candidacy. We've been very transparent. We've been the ones that have shown the crowd, and we never attempted to censor anybody. And I'm just very thankful of your transparency.
Why would you censor anybody? You only show sycophants. You only book people who are, who would give Trump a rusty trombone after standing in line on their knees for 6 hours. What do you mean censor anybody?
To what went down, because it is very important to us that we stay connected to our viewers. And
especially the ones that buy pillows because you're our only ad.
They know that we can be trusted to tell the truth. And it's just great.
It is great.
And we can't lose, like Right Side Broadcast Network. You guys we can't lose voices like that.
No, you can't. I mean, who else is going to just parrot everything Trump says and act like the sun shines out of his ass? Oh, Newsmax, right. NOAN. Sorry.
And at least right now, till we got the solutions.
This is the only place I can hand out my RSBN promo codes.
We have to live in that space, and that's why I told you, please hit the button if I get off track, because everybody knows out there I
get on crack.
I kind of say what I mean and mean what I say, and sometimes it gets me in trouble.
Well, people like that about you, and that's what.
Yeah, they like that you're willing to lie and bloviate and make shit up.
What they like about President Trump. He's going to speak the truth. So we have to tip.
Well, his truth.
Go around a couple subjects, but like you said, until that secure platform comes, hey, we got to do what we got to do to stay in the game. And I just know as a director of programming here.
Yeah, you got to tell the truth within the margin of reality. While we're still sucking off the tit of YouTube, we still have to, sort of behave.
I'm just very appreciative.
And by the way, thank you guys for your support today as well. Believe me, it's not lost on me that they don't have. If you'll notice, they don't replay the live chat for these kind of things because of the amount of awful that is in their chat room these days, like the anti-Semitism and all that stuff, which is stacked right in with the amount of money that people are throwing at them left and right. So I want to thank you guys for all the Venmo support, and I want to thank you guys for the super chats. And that reminds me, because Benny Loco just did one, to give a thumbs up. Don't forget, Sultan, to give us a thumbs up, a like, subscribe. We've actually, we are currently, just so you guys know, for today alone, we have, we're at 3,528 followers and 694 subscribers on Twitch. Thank you guys. 715 sub points, which is really lovely. We cracked 100,000 views for the first time on Twitch. Twitch.tv/HalSparks. Please watch from there if you can. And if you're there, feel free to, use the emotes and do all the hype train stuff. We have a bunch of emotes that I've added. I'm putting some in right now so you guys can see them in there. We have some Motang Clan ones and all that. You'll see a bunch of them in there, which is pretty fun. I'm going to make a Motang Clan t-shirt as well, because I think that's well overdue, Yeah, the emotes are really fun on Twitch. That's one of the best ways to be there. In terms of Facebook, like I said, we're now... let's see, what are we? We have 163 on YouTube. We're up 97,000 views on YouTube alone in this month. So thank you guys for just the eyeballs of that. Is fantastic. We've got 467 new subscribers, though, to go with all those, which has to do with a lot of the views and people who are watching regularly. So don't forget to give a thumbs up, a like, share the show, subscribe. You don't have to hit the notification bell because you don't need that when I'm posting videos. You know when I'm on. Don't worry about that part of it. I mean, everybody pushes that, but I don't think it's necessary. But we're up 58,000 1,000 watch hours on YouTube just in the last month. And I want to look at one more thing that was in here like right now, there's 526 people just in the chat room on Facebook. That's just chatters. That's not even the people watching. That's just the people who are in the chat amongst itself. It's extraordinary, and I thank you guys, and thanks for supporting with the stars and all that in there. I guess I'm inspired slightly by how good Rachel's numbers were, and she was talking about that. And I want to thank Tracy for being our #1 stars giver on there, Tracy Crowell, 2 weeks in a row. So thanks a bunch, you guys, for your support and being here and and watching the show in that regard. And I don't even have the numbers at this point on Twitter, because it is transitioning in the next couple of weeks to what will be Twitter Live. So I have no doubt that people will start watching Twitter Live instead of Periscope, or watching it via that outlet. Is pretty extraordinary. So it's kind of cool to be able to bring that in with you guys, and give that as another outlet. Meanwhile, these guys are clamoring because they're afraid of getting shut down, and they have to run to the new RAM is holding in there. It did have a moment yesterday after the stream when I got a spinning beach ball of death, and it stayed there. So fingers crossed. And we need 300 more patrons to hit our goal of 1,000. So 336, something along those lines. So yeah, and you can do that annually. You don't have to do that every month. You can be an annual patron as well. That makes it easier for some people at whatever level you want, and that's really cool. And live shows are going to start up again, and a lot of the benefits of being a patron come from the live shows, because when I come to your neighborhood, come to your town, you get to come to my shows and bring a guest for free. It pays for itself most of the time with just one show. So la-da! And it's my pleasure, because it's nice to hang out with you guys afterwards. And of course, the meet and greets I do at my live shows are always free, and are going to be, I have no doubt, because of us all being cooped up all this time, are going to be longer and more drawn out after shows than ever before. So anyways, let's finish up with these guys and their panic attack.
You're willing to come on and clarify that, because I'm not gonna lie to you. We've gotten hundreds of emails saying they're going to cut funding to Right Side.
Yeah, people were gonna stop watching because you cut Mike Lindell's microphone.
Broadcasting, and despite all the wonderful things that we
can you be a Patreon, or do you have to be a patron? They're the same thing.
We do. I hate to see people do that. It makes me sad to think that people
are that dumb, that you've cultivated an audience that's that idiotic that they don't recognize that you deal with a reality that Mike Pillow doesn't, and that while he doesn't give a shit about a $1.3 billion lawsuit that will ruin the lives of all of his employees, you guys do, but that makes you guys the bad guy. And basically he's one of only 2 products you sell on your network, which is his pillows and your network.
For one, would either lump us into some kind of fake news category.
Yeah, you are, because you're fake news. You are fake news. It's terrible. It's terrible what's happened to Right Side. They became fake news so quickly.
That's not where our heart is at. They all know where our heart lies.
No, it's not your heart we're worried about. It's your wallet that they.
Mike.
Yeah, and I like I say, this was me that said something to do that, and because I don't know current footprints, because I'm not on YouTube.
I don't care what happens to you guys. I'm just talking out of my ass.
I'm not on these other channels right now, because obviously they've took me off anything I say. And so just to be safe,
after tomorrow, it'll be less concerning. And by the way, tomorrow, as you guys know, on Thursdays, I start a little bit later. I might, we might have to do a check-in earlier in the day to see if any shit is going down, because it's March 4th. More than likely, we will be doing the regular stream tomorrow, but be on the lookout that I might pop on earlier than usual, just for a little bit before my family FaceTime that I have. And but the regular show tomorrow will be celebrating the absolute failure of the March 4th attack on the Capitol that they've been planning. Oh, Templeton, thank you so much. Reminding everybody to smash the like, give us a thumbs up. And hi, how are you? Hi. Hello. Yeah, it is chilly down here. It's warm in here.
No, upstairs.
Oh, okay.
We just ate.
I see. Cool. I'm almost done. I'm wrapping up.
A lot of sushi left if you'd like.
Okay, cool. Thanks, babe. Love you. I don't know how much appetite I'll have after watching Mike Pillow.
That
Dinner's already here, so I've been called to dinner.
disclaimer to you instead of, if I say something wrong and, take it down because there's great things coming. And I will tell on Right Side Broadcast Network, we are going to be announcing, I'm going to come here first to announce when that new platform is here. And we're going to have a big announcement that's coming
very exciting. I can't wait to be able to post my show on this brand new, unlimited, free speech, non-traditional YouTube-like service that allows people like me to freely put their stuff.
very soon.
Do I dare put this show on Rumble and the streaming availability of those sites? Man, I hope he comes out with a site like YouTube that allows you to stream. Oh, I'm going to post this show on there like crazy.
And then we won't have to worry about this stuff anymore. But
Nah.
I would be sick.
You won't have to worry about it, Mike. I'll be there. I'll be there.
Sick if something I said took you off that platform in the interim before we got something else. So I just want everyone out there, support this great station.
Yeah.
I've been saying it since day one.
Yeah, I've been saying it since day one, mainly because I pay for the ads, and the ads are how I get my products sold. And if this goes away, I'm screwed.
Get the support. Don't pull back on anything. You're helping this great station and My Pillow, and use that promo code RSBN. And
yeah, go to the Housebarks Venmo and support the channel, because every dime you give towards me doesn't go to Mike Pillow.
Get the savings. So
absolutely, and of course,
I'm sorry.
Why are you guys in rando hotel rooms? What kind of network is this? Maybe they've lost a lot of funding. So
I'm sorry that it happened.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. I mean, aren't we all sorry? I'm sorry.
Apologize to the station, but we got to be careful, everybody, for right now.
Yeah, I'm glad you understand. I know our viewers understand as well. Mike, we certainly appreciate your time. And for those of you who are still jumping on the stream, we will be live here in Houston to celebrate Texas Independence Day with Scott Presser doing a kind of a workshop boot camp 101 to get involved in your local politics.
Yeah, no masks. Everybody's hanging out face to face. There will be, it's one last super spreader event to try and kill off as many Mike Pillow dumbasses as possible. Hype train on Twitch.
By the way,
Greg
Abbott just announced.
Oh my God, I was really worried about what he actually was going to pull up and screen. Jesus Christ. I honestly thought it was a condom or something. I'm like, what are you holding up?
We no longer effectively on Wednesday have to wear these masks, and all businesses are allowed to open up at 100%. Hallelujah here in the state of Texas.
Yeah, but that's not good. You don't have to, but you also don't have to follow him into the valley of death.
Wow, that is awesome, everybody.
God
bless America.
Yes, sir. But God bless you, Mike. We appreciate your time today. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me. Oh.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Okay. Wow. Wow. Hold on. I have to bring up this. Like, I literally have a now.
Wow.
I mean, just.
Wow.
We definitely have plenty of special stuff